Hey YouTube, it's Susie Cusey. Sorry it's kind of dark, but it's gonna lighten up in a minute. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute, baby. Man. Okay. Those of you who friends with me on Facebook, well, in the Fresh Off the Hook page, y'all know that something happened to my camera. I have no idea what's wrong with it. I'm thinking that the magnetic properties in my debit card as well as in my cell phone have done something really strange to the screen of my camera. Now that may or may not be true. I don't know, because there's a big section on it where it's just lines. It's either just lines, or if I like push on it, it'll just be black. But then there's one little section on the right side that I can actually see video. It's just distorted. It's a different color and all of that. But the good thing is, when I upload to my computer and start my editing process, it's clear. It looked fine. So me and my camera gonna keep rolling until I can get some money to buy a new one, you know. But this gonna work. It's just I can't, you know, watch myself on the camera before I upload. Excuse me. Let's see. I didn't do too well at my event, and if I had been really thinking, I would have took a picture of my competition as far as jewelry is concerned. Police is crazy. No, don't you try and turn your lights on now. You ain't going nowhere. Anyway, this guy, he had some beautiful jewelry. I mean, he had big giant displays, like a big I can't even think of what it would be called, but I'm thinking it's like a big cork board or something like that. It was like two of them full of earrings, gold, silver, bronze. Then he had a whole lot of trays of rings and big gaudy bracelets and stuff, and they had like rocks in them. They weren't like diamonds and, you know, pearls and stuff like that, but they were like rocks. I don't know what kind of rocks. I don't know. They was pretty though. They was like, they had different colors. Some of them was like kind of brown, tan looking. Some of them were actually kind of light blue. I mean, it was just all different colors. I wish I had been thinking and just went ahead and took a picture, or at least scanned across his table or whatever. But they were beautiful. And I should have watched him, because he actually made a ring. I didn't really watch him, because I was sitting there crocheting or whatever. But that man had some magnificent jewelry, and the only reason why I made a sale was because the lady that was looking at some of his stuff, I don't know, maybe she was trying to debate on the price or whatever, because I'm sure he was charging, you know, a pretty penny, you know what I'm saying, for that stuff. So she looking at my stuff, you know, I get my stuff. Anyway, she looking at my stuff and she was like, "Oh, how much is this?" You know, I'm like $4, you know. I don't charge no whole lot for my stuff, because I really don't pay a whole lot for it, so I don't charge a lot. And she bought 2 pair of earrings from me. And she was steady debating on here. She was looking at it, she was like, ooh, it's pretty, but I don't know, I ain't got no money for that, you know. Whatever. But he made a couple of sales now. He made a couple, but he had a beautiful display. He had some beautiful jewelry. And I'm like, dang. And see, Tammy, she was kind of, you know, messed up about that because she booked me. Tanya, her partner, booked the other guy. So, you know, Tammy was kind of mad. She said that's our problem, you know, our communication problem or whatever. But she was saying that she really be wanting me to do it or whatever. So she gonna, you know, I think I told you guys before that Tammy was gonna start a Sunday night thing, and it's still gonna be at this same spot. It's just gonna be on Sunday night. She said it's starting the second Sunday in June, so it's coming up pretty soon. And she said she want me, you know, to bring most of the jewelry because she know that crowd, and it's gonna be mostly jewelry buyers. So I gotta work on my earrings and stuff, and my bracelets, cause I need to keep in my head that I should make sets, earring and bracelet. You know, I don't really just like making necklaces because I have not mastered the, you know. I just don't like making necklaces, but I will. I mean, I make lanyards, it's kind of the same thing, but it just don't have the little latch thing on it. But I'll get to that one day. What else? Yeah, I see my hair different. My hair is different because, I don't know, I've been noticing. You know, I used to hear people talk about, you know, people in the natural hair community talk about single strand knots or something like that. And I finally kind of experienced some of the stuff they were talking about. When I wear my hair curly, well, when it's curly like with the gel, it's okay. But when it's curly, like I just put some moisturizer on it, rub it through it, and it's curly, that's when I have problems. When it's just in an afro type state, that's when I have problems. Because I play in my hair a lot, so I can feel every little thing, you know, and I be doing this, and then I run through it. I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm pulling, and I'm, you know, it be knotted up at the end, and I can't stand it. And if I'm not trying to pick it till it come out, I got some scissors cutting it. And it just aggravates me. And I already know it's because it's not stressed out, you know. So I was like, man, forget this. I'm not finna keep on dealing with this, because I was thinking about flat ironing my hair. But I really don't like putting a lot of heat on it, because I had already blow dried it the other, you know, a few days ago. So I'm like, I don't want to put this flat iron on top of it. That's just me. I'm just funny like that because I had heat damage at one time. Anyway, I decided to just, you know, go ahead and just braid it up. It took me 2 freaking days. Literally 2 days from sun up to sundown to braid my hair. I mean, I stopped and took, you know, went to eat and used the bathroom, went to the stove. But for the most part, it took me a good 16 hours, if not a little longer. I'm thinking a little longer. I'm thinking a little longer. And the reason why is because, you know, a lot of people, when they do braids these days, they only braid like 2 inches of the hair, and then the rest of the hair is just out. Or if they doing twists, they doing thicker twists. And so, you know, with me, I'm doing thinner braids I'm doing thin braids, and then I'm braiding all the way to the end. So this, it's like it doubled the amount of time that it would have taken if I had done twists, well, you know, some fat twists, number one, or if I had only braided, you know, the 2, maybe 3 inches up here and left the rest out. But oh well. It's up now, and it's gonna be up for a while till I just get sick of it. Anything, I might like redo the front, because that's what everybody see. I may redo like the front part in a few weeks if it start looking weird. But other than that, I'm gonna have these braids because I ain't got time to be playing with those little knots. And another reason why I didn't flat iron my hair was because I sweated my head, and I didn't want to go through all that trouble, all that work, and it ended up reverting back. So I might well wait till it start getting cold again to do the flat iron thing. But other than that, I ain't really just want to hold you guys too long, especially since I don't even know if this video recording. I hope it is. But I'm taking my, I got one more thing. I'm taking my boom box radio to work, because there's this lady on the aisle over from me. She talks so freaking much all day. All day she be talking about nonsense. I'm like, why is she talking so loud about stupid stuff? And this just be getting on my nerves, and I had to drown her out. I gotta drown her out. We used to be able to watch YouTube at work, but heck, they done did something strange to the computer, and they done knocked it out. Can't watch YouTube, can't even listen to Pandora, nothing. I'm like, that's alright, I got some for y'all. Trust the boom box, don't play with it. Got a CD in there, some dance music. I'll be like this, typing my butt out just like this, like I used to do. Making it dead, baby. But anyway, that's all I got to say. I'm gonna talk to you good guys later. Peace.